Hey, it's Kristen. I want to talk about work-life balance or flexible working. Um, I've just spent the last decade in the corporate world, and I was fortunate enough to be at a big company that supported flexible working, so I was very grateful for that. But in the last couple of years, I started to realize that it was great that I had some more time not to be at work or working from home, having more time to myself to do other things. But I started to think about, well, what are the other things in my life that are important? And I didn't really have much clarity on that. So I started to have a bit more time up my sleeve, but not clear on what I wanted to do with it or how to get the value out of it. So I wanted to share with you a little technique or a little process that I came across that I found to be very helpful in my life. And I think that it might be able to help you as well. And that's why I want to share it with you now. So the process is really simple. It just needs a piece of paper and a pen, and you just need to write down what are the things that are important in your life right now. I had to think about this. Like, it sounds like such a simple question, but if you actually do it now, it might be harder than you think. And some of the areas that were important in my life were things like my career, my relationships, health. Um, I've just got stuck. Like, that's three. Like, what's after that? I don't know. So um, I have to go back and look at my list. But the idea is write down, maybe you have eight, nine, or 10 of them, but write down all of the areas of your life that are important to you. And once you have that list of areas that are important to you, then have a think about, like, self-rate each one, like out of 10, 0 to 10. Put a 10 if that area of your life is absolutely amazing right now. Like, for me, I think my highest one at the time was when I did this was career, because I felt like I was, had a good career, had a good job, I was enjoying what I was doing. But some of the other areas, like for example, my health was not as good. Like, I was eating bad food, I wasn't exercising regularly, and I wasn't taking care of myself. I was just being a little bit lazy. So rate each area from 0 to 10, and then have a look at them, and you might be surprised at some of the answers. And after you've done that, for the area that you think is the area that, well, have a think about if there was one area that was going to make a difference to your overall life, like if you improve that one area, it was going to improve the rest of your life. What would that be? And usually it's the one that has the lowest score, but and maybe it's another one for you. But if you have choose that one, choose that area, and then the next simple question to ask for that area of your life is, well, what's important to you about that? In the context of that area of your life, whether it's career or health or relationships or whatever area, the areas that you've written down that are important to you, it's different for everyone. What are the five, six, eight, 10 things that are important to you about that? Again, it sounds like such a simple question that you should know the answer to, but really ask yourself what's important to you about it. Like, if it's career, is it money? Is it fulfillment? Is it, like, what are they for you? And write them down and do it now. Do it now. Like, try not to think about it. Just, like, whatever comes to you, write that down. The more you think about it, if you try to process it consciously and analytically, you probably not going to get anywhere. The goal here is speed. So get down the answers as fast as you can, and you might be surprised at the answers. And in doing this process, you might be surprised at what you find. And after you've got that list, then I suggest something that I did was put them in order. Like, really, what's most important to you about that area? So for me, when I did career, it was things like money and fulfillment and having a good team and those types of things. Well, what's number one and what's number two and what's number three? And have a think about those things. And this is the process that got me started on my journey about, what is it that I'm doing with my life, and why am I doing it? And am I spending my time doing the things that I like doing and want to do and can do and should do? And I just wanted to share that with you because it's quite powerful for me, and I think it can be powerful for you. So go ahead. I'd love you to do that exercise, and let me know what you think. What do you come up with? Do you find any surprises, or is it everything as you expected? I'd love to hear your feedback. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks. Bye.